So Pulsechain has higher throughput, better security, lower environmental impact to the point of nearly none, is a newer coin with more features, is faster than Bitcoin. But Bitcoin has an $800 billion market cap. Pulsechain doesn't. Why? Well, we're new. We're on the way, right? Things will get better, in my opinion. So, like, oh, and for you listening, is that a forward-looking price statement? Nope, not a forward-looking price statement, not financial advice. So we've got a wonderful network. We've got wonderful features. We've got wonderful airdrop. There's, you can do lending on the Pulsechain network. There's projects that let you borrow coins. There's projects that there's stable coins on Pulsechain. There's all types of stuff people have launched on Pulsechain. Guys, the network is good. Works great. Oh, and the bridge is free too. Somebody set the bridge to 0 fee so that using the bridge has no fee, both directions. So if you go to bridge.pulsechain.com, there's no fees currently. In, out, either way, no fees. Now you're going to pay a fee on the Ethereum network. Nothing you can do about that. That's Ethereum's side, right? So you got a great network and you got a ton of free coins. And it's been worked flawlessly for 7 months. Go make it great, guys. Launch stuff on it, use it, build fiat on-ramps, make a money transmitter in your state, make a licensed money transmitter in your state, and you can, make the community better. Like,
Everybody, hope you guys doing well out there. Man, we're going to be talking about Richard Hart's crypto wisdom. So that's something we're going to talk about today. We had certain activities happen on Pulsechain, so we're going to talk about that. And of course, we're going to also talk about the Pulsechain opportunities. So yeah, that's coming up. That's going to include talking about obviously Pulse Mafia. Pulse Mafia coming up, and of course BNB Mafia as well. The combined vaults hit 190,000 US dollars. I tell you guys, we're on to something good here, and we've been covering that. Now, we're also going to have an update of the PulseX indicator. It was looking bullish yesterday, but it wasn't quite there. And then, of course, overnight, the market's pulled back a bit. So we've been denied on that so far. We'll check that out later in the live stream. And that's still probably in the play. We're going to check the PulseX chart when we get to it. What else are we going to be talking about? We're going to be talking about, obviously, Bitcoin and runes, Ethereum, the crypto market generally, the stock market. We'll talk about that pretty quickly. And of course, the Federal Reserve. We've got lots of stuff in store. And we're also going to talk about Robinhood in the USA doing some stuff there as well. So we've got lots of different topics, including our usual, Hex as well. So get into it. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, get into the chat. Say hello. That's all we can say. Let's see who else has jumped in here. We've got Brian, our community leader in the house there. Hey, Brian. What's up, folks? Good to see Brian in again. Hope you're doing well with your time off there. What else we got? We got Wookie as well. Let's get the team back together. I like that's one we can actually follow that Wookie. Actually know what you mean there. That's amazing. We got DJ and Hexkin in as well as here too. LFG. Good to see DJ and Hexkin. Hope you're doing well also. All right, let's get straight into it. We're going to get into all the news. We're going to talk about Richard Hart's crypto wisdom later on. Stay tuned for that. That's going to be fun. All right, let's go. So let's get into the stock market quickly and see how that went overnight. Now, this is the results for a Tuesday in the United States. We've got the S&P 500 there. Ends above 5,500 for the first time as record run continues. So stock market continuing to rocket. Pretty impressive results. And we've got the Dow Jones up 0.4%, 162 points to 39,331. We've got the S&P 500 at 5,509. New record, of course. And of course, that's up 0.6%, 34 points. The NASDAQ with all the tech companies up 0.84%, 150 points to 18,029. It's doing some pretty amazing stuff. And we look at the max chart. Let's go to max chart here. We have a look at the S&P 500. Look at that, all-time records in play. Isn't that cool? As well, so not bad. Let's quickly check the commodities before we move on. We've got pretty much mixed results here for the oil. We've got West Texas at $83 and Brent oil at $86.40. They're both kind of a bit mixed results there. Gold at the moment up $6.60 to 2,340, and silver at $29.86, up 20 cents as well. But some of the news at the moment, Powell, Chairman Powell from the Federal Reserve in the United States, gives a nod to inflation progress. but says no more confidence needed to cut. So says more confidence, needed to cut the interest rates. So Fed Chair Jerome Powell said that the Fed has made quite a bit of progress in bring inflation back down toward the central bank's target, which is 2%. Though added more confidence that inflation was on a sustained path would be needed before rate cutting would begin. Traders now see a 64% chance of a rate cut in September. That's really good. So that's a 2/3 chance there, up from about 61% last week. And of course, the remarks come a day ahead of the minutes of the Fed meeting, June meeting, and more insight into the labor market with non-farm payrolls this Friday, which also might be pretty important as well in terms of market. Ahead of the monthly jobs report, the May job openings and labor turnover report, a gauge of demand for labor showed vacancies at 8.14 million in the United States, up from 7.92 million in April, and above economists' forecast of 7.96 million. So there's a few jobs out there for people to get in the United States. The labor sector has been running hot despite sticky inflation and high interest rates, and is also a key consideration for the Fed in cutting rates. As you guys know, pretty much the idea was to trade away employment for inflation, and the labor market's been a bit more sticky than expected. So that is the play at the moment. So maybe September we'll get that rate cut. That's kind of where we are. We've got a good chance there. Certainly by November, I think, and that's of course when the US election's on as well. Jumping to crypto, we've got Bitcoin at $62,090, down 1.5%. Bitcoin dominance has dropped a little bit from yesterday. We're at 52.5%. We're at 52.1% now. And Ethereum there is down 0.6%, $3,419. Everything else is kind of green though. So maybe the leaders there. I really do feel like altcoin season is far more probable over the next couple of months compared to Bitcoin. Obviously, Mt. Gox is still hanging over that Bitcoin, but definitely, typically after the Bitcoin halving, of course, we have that expected rally a couple of months, but maybe Mt. Gox might rain on that parade for a little bit, but altcoin season might be there with Ethereum doing well with the Ethereum ETF expected next week, right? Solana at the moment up 5%, almost, just about there. $153. ADA is up 3% there as well, 3.7. XRP at 1.7. So some of the altcoins there doing quite well. We've got 2.2% on Litecoin, 3% on DOT, almost 1% on Tron, Matic almost 2.5%. So that's not too bad across the board there. And BNB is up 0.5% at the moment, $579. Now remember, with BNB going up, the BNB Mafia vault's going to go up in value, right? So that's what we're looking out for there. A little bit of mixed results in the meme coins. Dodge SHIB, PP down is a bit down a little bit, but Dodge SHIB up a little bit. And Floki is up a lot there. All right, so that is the general market. Let's have a look at Bitcoin itself. Not too bad though, not too bad. I mean, we've got a down, a decreasing 50-day moving average here, currently at $64,794, and the 200-day is down here at $58,272. But we are kind of tracking nicely in there. We managed to hold the support at 57, so we didn't test that, and we've got the Ethereum ETF coming up, but we've also obviously got the Mt. Gox sitting out there too. So we'll have to see how we get through. Typically, the third quarter as well is typically the weaker quarter, which is July, August, September. September particularly bad, and of course we've checked it out on the monthly returns for Bitcoin in the past. So fingers crossed. But on the bullish side, we do have the runes. So first season for Bitcoin to have meme coins, utility coins, and of course NFTs. And of course the runes protocol is providing that opportunity on Bitcoin. And I think it's going to be a takeoff like you've not seen. We've seen this on the EVMs, but I think you're going to see some pretty magical stuff over on the runes protocol. And here we are on Magic Eden, #1 DEX for runes on Bitcoin. And we're backing, of course, Dog for the big meme play. It's had a couple of futures markets added on so far. Qcoin, OKX, and obviously trading spot on Gate.io. But we're waiting for the rest of those tier ones to do spot listings and futures listings. So I think they're going to fall like dominoes. We're expecting a big week this week for Dog. So we might get some big news out this week. Just say that. And why do I say that? Because Leonidas, the founder of Dog, has said it in his post this week. Said, "Oh, we could have a big week this week." So obviously he gets exchanges talking to him. So we might see some magical things happen there with the Dog. Kind of cool. The cool thing I like about Dog is it's Dog go to the moon, but also they are actually going to take Dog to the moon in October, I believe, on a SpaceX flight. So fingers crossed on that. So we'll see how that goes. We got also the Bank of Nakamoto dollar has been doing very well lately. That's up down 8%. So we've got a little bit of a profit taking here at the moment. Runes Pups down 19%, $1 billion cat, etc. at number 6. Epic is up 6%. Lone Wolf Pop, which is another one of my favorites, is down 8%. So I've got a bit of a profit taking here on the runes. Obviously with Bitcoin down a little bit. But man, I'm looking forward to some big moves on these meme coins here. Decentraland's there is at number 9. That of course is an Ethereum NFT team, and of course we've got Satoshi Nakamoto at number 10. So that's been pretty solid. These positions haven't moved too much over the last week, so that's kind of cool. Opportunities abound there on Magic Eden. I'll post a link to this if you guys want to check out some of those. But hey, look, I think you can't miss out on Runes Protocol this bull market season, because you can thank me later. There we go. I would probably avoid if you're going to go below the top 10, you got to be very selective with the runes that you're going to pick up from below the top 10. That's all I'd be cautious with. There's lots of runes minting going on, and a lot of the projects just don't manage, even with big mints, they don't manage to take a lot of traction. So it's probably safer to stay in the top 10. There'll be some underneath the top 10 that might do particularly well, but you just need to be very careful there. I do think maybe leading into the election, the Donald Trump one might do quite well, but it has been dropping the last couple of days. So just take note of that. You really want a good team that's good at marketing and has a big audience and things like that. Yeah, but anyway, dog for the win there. All right, so that's kind of cool on the Bitcoin, and we can go to NFT collections as well. Let's close out of that, and you can see the top NFTs at the moment. Runestone number 1 there, No Monks, Bitcoin Pups, etc., all the way to Sparks at number 10. So yeah, Sparks and Uni Worlds, they look like relatively new ones. So they look like relatively new ones that have dropped in the top 10 there. The rest of them all pretty familiar with those names. All right, you will need a specialized wallet member for this. You'll probably need an Xverse wallet or a Unisat wallet or a Magic Eden wallet to do, to connect to the Web3 and all that. All right, Ethereum at the moment. Let's see how that's going. Looking a bit better than Bitcoin because we're close to the 50-day moving average, $3,470. We're currently at $3,418, looking pretty good. And of course, we're ahead of the ETF coming up there, expected next week sometime. So not necessarily Monday, but because we've got Independence Day this week in the US, that's probably when we're probably most likely. Plus, also the chatter from the SEC has been pretty small chatter. So hopefully next week we get the Ethereum ETFs. That's going to be bullish for altcoin season. So really, Ethereum might shine. I don't know if we'll get the flipping of Ethereum to Bitcoin, but definitely looking pretty good for a nice little rally for ETH and altcoins. Let's jump over to the big news in market. Robinhood is reportedly considering offering cryptocurrency futures in the US and Europe, but no official launch date has been announced. So that's going to be a big deal. So looking forward to that. Bloomberg News report on Tuesday. Robinhood is considering offering cryptocurrency futures in the US and Europe in the coming months. This is only going to bolster things like DOG and Runes Protocol, probably bolster just general crypto generally. So yeah, the app for trading without commissions aims to utilize the license of Bitstamp, crypto exchange that plans to acquire in a $200 million deal set to close next year. So I think we're going to see this probably rally. Maybe start different. I mean, we could have some good months ahead of us, like July, August, but maybe subject to Mt. Gox. But we could have the October onwards, all the way into next year, having a nice crypto rally. It's going to be pretty cool. All things equal, right? Assuming stability in the world and that sort of stuff. We got Robinhood plans to introduce Bitcoin and Ether futures based on CME, so obviously bolstering those two. However, they have mentioned that there are no immediate plans to launch the offering, and discussions are ongoing. So that is in the play there from Robinhood. All right, now that leads us into Pulsechain, which is a day 417. We're going to quickly go through that as well. Now, Rich has been posting out stuff about the SEC again. I hadn't actually brought that up, but we might actually pull that up now before we get into discussion. So let's bring out Richard Hart, and because we are going to talk about Richard Hart's wisdom, not now, but a bit later, around crypto. So he's been pushing stuff out about Elizabeth Warren, Gary Gensler here. Will the Democrats abandon Joe Biden? So he's got a few political stuff here as well. He also talked about 22 hours ago that the Supreme Court done yet another blow is in court. So this bodes well for his court case. Obviously, we're looking for in this month, we're expecting the SEC to do a rebuttal for his case to dismissal this month in July. And then in August, we're expecting his dream team of lawyers to do a response to that. So hopefully trying to get his case dismissed. And that includes a case against this Pulsechain Hex as well, which is kind of bizarre, but and PulseX. But hey, we'll see where we go there. All right, so day 417 on Pulsechain. We got quadruple 0453 is the price of Pulse, down 2.7%, 45% of the main sacrifice price. Pulsex, which we were looking very close to getting a bullish signal yesterday, looks like it's been denied. We were so close. I mean, we were like 15 points away from across there, and we're down 4.5% at quadruple 0222. So we're still sitting massive discount to the main sacrifice price to 22%. So massive upside there. We got the burn tokens at the moment, almost 909 billion. Pulsex has been bought up and burned 4.49%, pretty similar to yesterday. We're getting pretty close to 4.5% and on track for hitting $1 trillion in the future. Man, hitting $1 trillion, that's kind of cool. And SEM tokens at the moment, $2.45, down 4.24%. Now, obviously 2.72% is the Pulse price, and the ratio has just dropped a little bit, about 500. I think we're sitting about 54,000 now Pulse per one incentive, which is amazing results. Let's be frank about that. The total supply at the moment, 35.5 million incentive tokens emitted from the Pulsex V1 farms, ticking away there. And Hex at the moment, still massive discount opportunity for Hex for accumulation, down 3%, 5400th of a penny, and EHEX at 1500th of a penny. EHEX, which had the rally the other day, up to 0.2 of a penny, just pushed back down again, down to 1500th of a penny there. Combined price of EHEX and PX is at 6900th of a penny at the moment. So some good buying there for the old Hex there once we get that turnaround that we're all looking for. So that's day 417. Let's quickly check the charts. Let's go to Pulse first. We're looking at the weekly here. So we're down at 34 on the RSI, and a wonderful place to accumulate. Like I say, we got the SEC response here, motion to dismiss in June, July, and then Richard Hart's team to respond to that in August. So that's kind of the timeline at the moment. And yeah, we are on the bottom. We're not doing too bad there with the price chart. We certainly still got high lows, right, from way back in September. So Pulsechain there waiting for a bit of a turnaround. This week on the 24th may have been the bottom. We'll be testing that in the next week ahead. So maybe things are about to turn around. We shall see. And of course, those SEC motions may cause a bit of volatility there as well. So we'll wait for that to come out. All right, let's go to the daily. Have a look at the daily. Daily RSI is at 41. We've just sort of had a nice little rally here, just pulling back. So hopefully we'll get a nice little higher low here. That'd be pretty cool. And then off to the races after that. But Pulsex has been doing particularly well. But you can see, look at the indicator. We got close. Look how close we got. Oh, man, we got so close yesterday. And we got a brand new candle today because we're currently about 18 minutes into this new day. But, man, look how close we got. We got denied. But it's still there. It's still there. Possibilities. We've got higher low. As long as we don't really bleed out too much, maybe we come back at minimum 2,100. Let me just get a drink here. We come back down to, where's it here? To come down to 2160, and then off we go, and then we'll still get that cross. So it's across the storm play. You can see there, we want that yellow line, which is the 13-day moving average, to cross the 30-day moving average in blue. And we're off to the races there. Now, more bullishes would be as we stay above those lines when it does cross. That's a kind of bit more bullish signal. So it's only one signal. Obviously, typically you need more than one to make a good call on that. But so far, that is looking not too bad. Let's go to the weekly for Pulsex as well. And let's have a look here. So that's Pulsex. And like I say, further in the future, if we do get a bit of a run out on that days, we might actually move towards getting a weekly cross. And that's hyper bullish, right? So fingers crossed for that. Yeah, let's see how we go. RSI on the weekly at 39. So far, so good. We're still holding, pretty around this resistance zone at 2,200. So a bit of work. Once we break through that, man, we could have a big move there on the weekly. So, yeah, kind of cool. Same second. Let's move to the Pulse. This thing's still looking like the bomb. Look at that. Looks great. Looks great. So, very, very cool. Breakout will be massive when it does go to breakout. So, just waiting for Pulse, and probably Pulsex might take the lead there. Hex, of course, same thing. Great accumulation zone. RSI pretty cheap on the weekly. Game on there, doing pretty well. Just accumulate, and likewise EHEX as well. After that little pump we had last week, just mostly profit taking all the way back down. Once again, it's probably just going to drift around the bottom here for the meantime. And yeah, good accumulation zone for that. All right, let's go to the gas prices. Let's have a look at that. We're at 229,000 beats. Yesterday we were really low yesterday, so it's got back up a little bit there. 0.4 of a penny for Pulsex swap at the moment. 200th of a penny for a Pulsechain transfer, and 700th of a penny for a PRC20 transfer. Gwei on Ethereum still super cheap at 2 Gwei, and we're still 657 times cheaper than Ethereum. How about that? Is that impressive? I think that's impressive. So that's not bad. Let's go to the validators as well. 48,373 validators, and we've got 1.55 trillion off the market at the moment. Now, like I say, the price of Pulse at the moment, beautiful chance to get in and get a lot of Pulse. 32 million Pulse, you need to be a solo validator. And of course, if you don't have the equipment or anything, you can go to validatorstore.com, and that's David Feder, and pick that up. They dominate the validators 70%. Big shout out to David Feder out there. And of course, I think it's a full-time business for him. It's kind of neat. We got we can't come down a bit here, obviously, with the pullback in ETH and that. We're down below. Yesterday we were at about 101 point something million. We're 101.4, I think it was. We're just below 100 million right now. So you can see those digits. The DAI is still at 29 million, so that's pretty similar to yesterday. ETH has come down, of course, and EHEX has come down to that 1,500 penny. So what explains most of the move here is in that ETH and EHEX, and of course the bit of wrap Bitcoin as well, pulling us down there. So that probably explains most of it. I haven't looked at the bridge, the alert bridge, but that might also show some actual volumes, not just price movement. So yeah, that is it for day 417, and we're going to be starting day 418 on Pulsechain. Not bad. Let's go to the rest of the markets before we get into some of Richard Hart's wisdom, because we're going to talk about that. So Hex derivatives, let's go. So we got 15% here up on Hedron on Ethereum at the moment. So nice little odd move there for Ethereum. Hedron, I should say, on Ethereum up 15%. So nice little move there. Let's go to the stablecoins. Nothing really too much happening here. PDAI at the moment is at 3/3100th of a penny. So that little pump the other day just been eased back off. And USD, which is the other one we've been watching, is up down 12%. So let's have a quick look at that chart. Remember, we were at 4.2% on the burn yesterday. So a bit of profit taking in here today. Let's go see what the burn is on LUSD. Remember, these are really speculative, but they're fun narratives to follow. And let's see what happens to them in the future. It's going to be fun. Spending $150 on them, if you want to throw $150, could end up turning into a lot if it does achieve. Yeah, so yesterday we were at 4.2% on the burn. Now we're at 4.22. And of course, apparently the minting has been capped off. So yeah, let's see how they go. They were boldly talking about burning 10 trillion of the 16 trillion inside 5 months. So let's see how they get on. Obviously, a pickup in volumes would help a lot. So we need to get a bit of a rally on. Might probably burn more there. So that's kind of on the LUSD. Speculative, but $150. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. That is it on LUSD. Let's go over to the influencer coins. They're probably all down. Yeah, they're all down pretty much. The worst performer at the moment, which was one of the better performers the last couple of days, was SolidX. That's down 16%. So on an up market, you get more gain. On the down market, get more losses. Bromance, they're all pretty much down. Access Alive, Note Token from Randy Lasky, 2,600 penny. In fact, that's down 10%, but it's actually stays up relatively well, I think, the Note Token. What else? Maddie Allen's holding up pretty well, $1.47, down 1%. But let's have a look at the Maddie Allen coin and have a look at that. We had another influencer coin, of course, which is turns out to be fake influencer, is down today, so $1.70. Now, let's jump over to the rest of the markets and check out Pulsechain. Let's jump over to that. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so by trending, we're looking at 6 hours. We go 24. Let's go 24 hour. So trending there, we've got $11 million in volume. And let's look at the best performer. We've got Peach up there as the top performer there. Peppy, a couple of meme coins, Cream, NBC, Neckbeard coin, a couple of meme coins there. So they're all in green, not much else. Let's go to the top coins. Top coins there, 9.6 million in volume. And let's have a look at that as well. PTV there at 1.9%, USDL. So one utility there, just below the peg, of course, on the stablecoin. Got a couple of stable coins there making profits. So that's what it is today, folks. But back to trending, 260,000 transactions for the trending. That's the way we go at the moment. Now, we did have some drama, of course. You guys know it. And, of course, we're not going to talk too much about it because we don't really like talking about scams. But, of course, let's have a look at 15-minute candle. We got that? Yeah. So this is Pulse Latina. Now, we've been keeping an eye on Pulse Latina. Wasn't too impressed. because obviously when people put up female, particularly female influencers, they get big followings, big time. 90% of the crypto is probably still dominated by males. And when they see pretty female in there, they go and follow them. That's pretty normal stuff. We see that time and time again. And of course, this person was putting out lots of cool graphics and cool things on their profile. And of course, no one really knew who that was, right? So, and it turns out that it was a big rug pull after all that. So they did lots of fancy stuff. And then, of course, they rugged the project. So it looks like we've got some information around that. So it's Pulse Latina. So keep away from it, basically, is the word there. And this comes back to Richard Hart's crypto wisdom. Here we go. Crypto wisdom here. Now, obviously, Richard Hart, backs his own products. So we're talking about Pulse, Pulsex, Hex, and stuff like that. Now, obviously, we were waiting in time for the magic up ride with those products. But accumulating them, they're relatively safe, right? The chain is ticking away, and the Pulsex is ticking away. The buy and burn's ticking away. So they're doing what they were designed to do. So we're just waiting patiently for that magic outright and accumulating in the meantime. Now, obviously, that's taken longer than a lot of people expected, but we're still patient for that. And of course, we've got the SEC court case, right, sitting over there as well. That also has played a big influence on the project so far. Now, that said, we've got this projects like this, right? So Pulse Latina, put a pretty face on it and do some cool graphics, and then you launch your project, and then you rug it. So that's kind of what we're seeing here. So what does it mean? Just be careful out there. Richard Hart's crypto wisdom has always been, don't chase pennies after freight trains, right? So you don't want to do that. You want to be safe, and of course that's where we get into the Richard Hart tokens for the longer game, right? You have to be in there a bit longer, but you're safer in those games, right? So in any case, you need to really do due diligence. Be careful out there. You need to know that someone's proven. A bit like us, we're big supporters of Jacob's ecosystem. That's because, despite any errors or anything that happen, he continues on performing and delivering better and better and better every time. So we have a really cool track record with people like Jacob and many other of the project builders on Pulsechain, like, Internet Money, Wallet with KG, Power City, Liquid Loans, just some of the bigger teams that generally deliver. And sometimes they can fall short on a few things, but generally they're proven track record and they deliver, right? So those are sort of things. I mean, you're talking about, the famous ecosystems deliver a lot of their products and things like that. So they're ticking away. Coast, for example, had setbacks, but they keep delivering. They've got a track record. But here with, Pulse Llama and other ones like this, it's not the only project that's like this. It can be a big setup, right? A setup for taking people's money. Now, we saw Brandon from Rags to Riches posted a few pieces of information, which were pretty interesting. It's got the thinking cap there on. And we've got this rug pull that you can see that we're looking at the moment live on the chat here for Pulse Latina. Now, once again, keep away from it because as we understand it, it's pretty bad. So about $40,000, up to about $40,000 being rugged. Plus, I saw someone comment that up to $600,000 had been drained from wallets as well. I haven't been able to confirm the second part of that, but certainly you can see for yourself that around about $40,000 was rug pulled from this project, and you're better to keep away from it, right? So pretty unsafe there. Now, Rags also posted something that's pretty interesting here around Gunther's tweet. So apparently the person that did the rug pull, which is Latina, let's go have a look at that, is posted this. So Pulse Latina says, Pulse Latina never existed. She was a paid actor. You Hexicans never acknowledged my work, always dumping on me, always making fun of me. Now your tokens is on better hands. I'm the teacher and you are the student. The class is in session. Now I shall remain a shadow player. Now they say that it's all very egotistical, but basically they're a thief. They're a thief. That's it. Whoever the Pulse Latina is a thief. And that's it. They can put nice words around it, how they're better than everybody else and how they rug everything. But at the end of the day, they're a thief. And a thief is a thief is a thief. And that's it. So, they managed to scam people out of their money. And that's just what happens there. So that's what I said. Be careful, as Richard Hart would say, following, chasing pennies in front of freight trains. You just don't want to do it. You've got to do a lot more due diligence. Some people can get careless over time, waiting for that pulse chain to take off, and that can get a bit careless. But I would just encourage you all to do your due diligence. It can be tricky out there in crypto, not denying that. But you really gain your skills in crypto, get used to it. Now, I was looking at Pulse Latina, and I just felt a little bit uneasy about a lot of the stuff based on all the words and the way the person was writing, as a female particularly, and the imagery and all that sort of stuff. but it was just easy for people to get caught out. So just take care out there with that. We did get a little bit of stuff here from around Gunther, apparently using some very similar words here. So let's have a look at what we got there. We got now I shall remain a shadow player forever. So that shadow player there tagline has picked up the years with something that Gunther once wrote here 6 hours apparently recently. This is my last tweet. It's time for me to move on to other things. I shall remain a shadow player forever. So some pretty useful, similar language there. I wish all the best for each one of you, including my skeptics. May you find abundant happiness, wealth, etc. So who knows? But people are putting that out there. All right. So anyway, I hope you guys learn and listen out there, just to take care with what the projects that you get involved with out there. So just a bit of a lesson learned there, and that's really part of Richard Hart's care. He talks about getting into DeFi, right? Being your own banks, not having custodial risk there on centralized exchanges. Obviously, talking about be careful which projects you're going to get into. Obviously, his ones are good for the long term, and accumulate. At the moment, you've been able to have a dream chance to accumulate. It doesn't mean that you can't put any crypto at risk, but use DGM wallets to do that, and isolate just a small percentage of your portfolio to do that. Not your main bags, right? So and keep those risk free. Keep them out of other wallets. These are very good practices for people to follow. So I just wanted to raise that, given the fact that we had a good example of that today with the old one there. Now, obviously, we've been covering what we think are very good projects, and we aim to do that. So yeah, let's have a look here. Let's jump over here. We've got a couple of comments. Let's see who else has jumped in here on the comments. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into Pulse Mafia next. What do you guys think? I think so. So just take care out there. That's all I'm saying. Really get your education in crypto. Really start to think about what the best things that actually make a project work. Obviously, time is a very good determinant of that. We've got Archie in the house, the head of the Dons. The Dons of the Dons, as I say. The head of the syndicate. Big shout out to you, Archie. I hope you're doing well. We've got Crypto Fury in the house as well. Hello. Good to Crypto Fury, one of the syndicate members as well. Good to see you. We got CC in the house there. Hey, yeah, CC. Hope you're doing well. He's trading on the markets. Been selling a lot of his cool assets on the market. Well done to you. What else there? We've got Lies Beneath says, if you play with fire, you get burned, says Lies Beneath. Absolutely. What's this? What's a put there? You got she's a what is that? A pig? Is that a pig? She's a pig. We got Wookie as well. We're getting the team back together. You posted that twice there, Wookie. We got Brennan in the house as well. Sup, B? Hey, good to see you, Brennan. Hope you're doing good. CC says it's funny. She was talking, rubbish about others being scammers. In reality, she is the scammer. Yeah, that's what we get a lot of that, right? We get a lot of that. So you got to, pick up. I was very suspect about the account of Pulse Latino from the beginning, but I kept an eye on that account just because it's kind of weird. Yeah. Diehard says premium OG NFT. Yeah, we're going to talk about that with Pulse Mafia that's coming up. We see quite a few people getting that premium status. What else we got? Nate's here in the house there. Hey, good to see you, Nate. What's up, family? Hope you're doing well. Well, let's get into it, folks. Let's get ready to rumble. We're going to talk about Pulse Mafia. That's the second part of our show. Mafia Vaults hits 190,000 on, that's combined, by the way, on Pulse Mafia and BNB Mafia. It is almost at 200K. Can you believe it? This game is absolutely amazing. The founder, Jacob, of course, is a world-class leading dev in peer-to-peer technology. We're going to have fun with this game for sure. All right, let's get into it. Let's go. Come on, stop wasting time. All right. All right. Alrighty then. Alrighty then, I should say. We got the game. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up here. Wookie's together strong. I don't know if Wookie's strong together, but Wookie is stronger with everybody. Yeah, but that Wookie. All right, so here's the results for Pulse Mafia. Let's get into the vault. Let's start off with the big prize pool. Now, there are multiple ways of making money on Pulse Mafia and BNB Mafia. So the vault is obviously the big one in the room, but there's many other ways that money will be made. And of course, here we are. It's basically play to earn. Of course, or fun play and earn or something like that. But here we are at the moment. Look at this. Let's refresh, get the latest, and we've got 2.88 billion Pulse. Woohoo! This is awesome, guys. Honestly, this is tracking so well. really is crazy good. In fact, let's go back in here. I want to get the chart here for BNB Mafia because I didn't even pull it up. But let's pull it up now and have a look at how that's performing. So we're going to have a look at Pulse Mafia and BNB Mafia. It's on both chains, right? So we're going to be covering both of them. So here we are at the moment on the Pulse Mafia. And look at that. I mean, it's holding up very well. Look at this, holding very well at 1900th of a penny. And yesterday made another move to try to get to the all-time high. Got the pretty good. I mean, we've had two attempts at a quarter of a penny, basically, is the mark here. And this chart is looking great. I'm very bullish about this. Obviously, we've got our very own Don Archie talking about 3 cents before Pulse Mafia launches. But man, we're getting closer and closer. Look at this. We will be launching at 5 billion approximately, unless the team's not ready. And when I mean that, coding and gamification, things like that. But they are doing really well. 2.88 billion. And of course, we're heading towards 5 billion. That's when the game starts. That is phase 10, or phase 12 actually now, is when the game starts there. $129,244 in the vault. It was 130,000 before. Obviously, we're moving around with the price of Pulse. If Pulse does a double, think about it. That's $260,000 at the current amount at the moment. It's $260,000, over $250,000. That's just a double on Pulse. But of course, the game won't start till 500,000. So that's already up at $250,000. If the price doubles, you're already up at $500,000, right? So see how the numbers change very, very quickly in this game. If we do a 3x, then suddenly we're up at $1 million game in the price pool. So you see, this thing is not to be messed around with. It is going to crush all the previous reflection token projects as well. So that's going to happen in the future. You can just see it happening in real time. I think the top projects, someone was talking about 5 or 6 billion tokens. So we're already at 2.88. So I think we're going to, the Mafia is also going to, eclipse all the other reflection token ecosystems. Pretty crazy. Let's quickly jump into the BNB vault as well. And we can quickly see how much is in the vault over there. And at the moment, we've got 102.48 BNB over there, $59,420. And of course, obviously, the price moves around a bit there. So that's about $190,000 combined. Impressive results, folks. Impressive results. A lot of opportunity over on BNB as well in terms of playing Mafia. So don't miss out those opportunities there too. Well, let's have a look at the player results at the moment on Pulse Mafia. We've got 690 alive players at the moment. We've got 16 crime families, and we've got 2.89 billion Pulse in the vault there. And of course, if we do the numbers on that, 2.89 divided by 5, which is 5 billion, that is 58% almost the way through to launch. So we're almost getting there, folks. Almost, we're getting there. It's going up every day. Tomorrow we'll probably be over 60% the way there to launch, which is kind of cool. Now we're going to have a quick look at the game wiki, and just to give you a reminder of how this game is launching. It's got multiple launch phases. So we've got all these 4 phases here. We've already had the token mint and airdrop. We've had the profile creation. Basically, you make a new player. We've got family creation. You can make a new family. We've got OG crates, obviously, which have been hugely popular. We've got the marketplace also being hugely popular. And looks like the #1 NFT marketplace on Pulsechain. Isn't that funny? So yeah, we've got 7 dedicated NFT marketplaces, but it looks like Pulse Mafia has got the #1 marketplace. How about that? Surprise, surprise, surprise. Next big phase coming up, phase 6, is going to be the Mafia map. And then we're going to have trade-ups in phase 7. So interesting phases here. And then we're going to number 8, pre-ranks. And then number 9, communication. And then number 10, killer simulator. That's going to be pretty cool. Everyone's going to love that. And then number 11, the vault requirements. As you guys can see, of 5 billion Pulse to kick off. We're already 58% the way there. And we're over 20% the way on the BNB. But my suspicion is that if we get Pulse, whichever's first, which looks like Pulse at the moment, then BNB will probably launch at that time too, regardless. So we'll see how that plays, but I suspect that might be the case. My speculation there, of course. And then, of course, phase 12, game starts, game on. And what does that mean? Kill or be killed? Well, not just necessarily, but also means playing the game smart, right? Playing the game smart. All the people's strategies will start playing out. It won't just be about killing. It'll be about resource accumulation, other things like that in the game. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so that is coming up at the moment. Now, we also had some cool new things happen in the game, like ranks. They came out there, right? The power of your account is greatly decided by rank. So that's going to be pretty important in the game as well. So that's coming up. How do you earn ranks? So you obviously do crimes, right? Do crimes. So that's kind of cool. And what else we had? We had some cool other things happen. We we had Family Plus. So Family Plus come out there as well. When 50% or more of the families are active player and premium members, the family automatically upgrade to family status. So that's a new recent update as well. We've got user status there, complete private overview of your account. That's going to be pretty cool. It's important to have a great overview of what your account can do. So that's going to be pretty cool coming up. We've got Player Plus, which is a lot of people have seen that, Player Plus. You might have just seen that overnight. So support the vault by having an active premium plus membership, active Player Plus for 3 months with an OG NFT. Awesome benefits into there, right? Including 2 free keys every time. So kind of cool. That is coming up. And what else? I think we got something more in here as well. OG NFTs, of course, that's been a recent update as well. Only a select few gangsters were lucky enough to get hold of one and use your OG NFT to upgrade your premium player. And of course, you can learn more about premium players there. You only receive rewards if you have activated your premium plus player OG NFT. How can you get one? If you didn't already get one from the distribution, then your only hope is buying on the market, and the market price has been pretty nice. I think they've got up to a high about $250. All OG NFTs were given to users who held TROH NFTs or those who participated in the adoption lobby, and there are not many of them. Only 1,693 on Pulsechain, and even on BNB, way rarer on BNB, 578. So pretty cool over there. So those are some of the cool updates we've had recently with regarding the game. And of course, we can already see if we go to families, let's look at families here. Actually, let's look at the top players at the moment. Looks like we've got Nunzio and Nunzia, both from the Salamancas. They're still holding on to number 1 and 2 spots from yesterday. We've got Frogs there at number 3 from the Syndicate. Big shout out to Frogs there. We've got Albert there as well at number 4. It's from the Syndicate. Big shout out to Albert in the Syndicate. We've got Gearhead, Scripted Kool-Aid, and Giftedware at number 5 and 6. We've got Activator at number 7 there from the Syndicate. And we've got Carnage and Adept there from Gearheads, Hustlers, and a Trulio there at number 10 as well. So Adept there, of course, is Lick Gaines from the Hustlers, the Don there. All right, let's go to the families. Have a quick look at that. Big achievements overnight for the Syndicate. Over 300,000 worth. The first one to hit 100,000, the first one to hit 200,000, now the first one to hit 300,000 on the worth. Big shout out to all the family members. Obviously, I am the concierge there, nicknamed Scarface in the Syndicate. And of course, the family's doing a great job. My message to the family is, family first. Keep for the family, loyalty to the family, information, strategy, whatever it is. Family first. Your activities in the game, family first. Don't give away things that you know for free. If you win, we all win. And remember that everyone in the family has got a stake in the family, so you've got to think about other people in the family as well. Stay the course there and keep doing the awesome job that all of you are doing in the Syndicate as well. Number 2 there, we got the Gearheads is at 213. So they're sitting there pretty nice there with Giftedware the Don. The Yakuza there holding on to its 103rd spot there at 136,000, led by Luciano, the mysterious family, the Yakuza. We've got number 4 there, the Salamancas, led by Nunzio there. And the number 4 holding on to that spot as well. They've gone up quite a bit overnight as well, sitting at 129. And then the Hustlers have come out of nowhere there with a dip from Lit Gaines. Lit there winning some big key prize yesterday on his live stream, as I hear. He's now at 97,886. So they're heading up towards that 100,000 as well. And those are the top 5. Of course, they get 10% of the vault every week, which is pretty awesome, right? So 128,900. So let's do that at the moment. So basically $13,000. $13,000 a week at this current moment is going to the families on just Pulse Mafia. 30% going to the Syndicate. And of course, 10% going down to the Hustlers at the bottom here. So pretty cool. The Syndicate, of course, which is the family I am in. We have the smartest family, the most feared family. And don't discount it. You're going to see it in the game. You already see it happening. We've got clever people in our family, from the foot soldiers all the way up. And once again, we're looking for success there. And of course, we've got the best Don out there, Capone, which is our very own Archie. So big shout out there. And we can see here at the moment, 86.6 million in the weekly payout. And everyone in our family, we are generous, right? You loyal. If you're loyal, gets rewarded with generosity. That's how it works here. You're loyal, you get paid. And 50% of the family share is to the payout. And remember, our Don Capone there got the system put in place through the founders there. So pretty cool. So a big shout out to all the players in there. all doing their big part. So a really, really cool stuff happening there. All right, so let's jump over to, we've also got Knuckles out there doing a great job over on Telegram. So pretty cool. I focus more on the Discord side. Knuckles focus more on the Telegram side there. And Capone, of course, is the Don of the whole family. What he says goes. What he says goes. He is the number one. It doesn't matter who you are underneath. Don rules the roost. He is the one who's most feared and leading the direction. So big shout out to Capone and our Don. Now, obviously, crates are a big deal there as well. Crates have been doing pretty well there. We now have a couple of categories. We've got OG NFTs, Mafia wins. You can win something pretty close to $9,000 at the moment if you win 5 million, something like that. There's still 39.8 million Mafia remaining in that. So people after that, the OG NFTs are also a big deal, of course, for premium players. So those are a big deal there as well. And all the other game assets will be important in the game also. And they'll become more important when the game actually starts, right? And then we'll see probably a change in behavior around pricing of a lot of those assets on the market. It is $20 to buy crates at the moment to get a chance of winning those big prizes like Mafia or OGN crates or any of the in-game assets. $20, you can use Pulsechain incentive or eDie to get those. It all goes into the vault and the team's wallets. Kind of cool. And we see some interesting use cases for that. The market, of course, has been a huge success. $73,400, 981 items sold, 88.7 million pulse, and this is only in 3 days or 4 days. Doing some amazing volumes there, and it has been a huge success. Everyone is using it. It's really great. So you can trade it, buy low, sell high. You can buy things that you're going to need in the game. Some people are doing that. You can also pick up lots of cool assets. Use the filter. People are obviously looking at different things in the game, from businesses through the shop items, through the bodyguards, through the wrapped NFTs like the OG KMOGs. And of course, you can see some pretty nice prices on these at the moment for people that are deciding to sell them. Remember, there's not many of those. What else we got there? So that's some of the cool things happening in the game. If you want to buy Mafia, of course, there's a 4.7% buy tax and 16.6% sell tax. That all feeds the vault. So all this money is going back into the game. Everything you do with the crates, with the buying and selling goes into the game. If you want to pick up some Pulse Mafia, I'm going to post the link there. So let's put that in there. So Mafia on PLS. That is the one. Let me spell Mafia correctly. Mafia on PLS. Bam, that is the link there if you want to pick up some of that. Kind of cool. Now we're going to look at something new in the game as well, so we'll check that in a second. If you want to buy something on BNB, then there's some good opportunity over there too. Mafia on BNB, and that is the charts of those. So pick those up today. They're doing pretty well. I'm very bullish of where the Mafia price is going to go. Obviously, you need to do your own due diligence, but I'm very optimistic of where this is going. And if you want to get a player, strongly suggest you join. You do need 2,000 Mafia to join a player. You can have as many players as you want. And of course, if you want to join a crime family, you can do that as well. Obviously, the syndicate, you can join that either in the Telegram or in our Discord. You can do that as well. Discord links in the video description. $5 to join the Discord per month. And hit up Archie in the chat there. You'll be able to join up. You have to do apply, of course. There is requirements to join. Not anyone just gets to enter. And of course, it's $100 for the syndicate. Other families may not have any cost, but that's to strengthen our family. We have a $100 entry fee. You get the benefit of earning rewards on both Pulsechain and on BNB. So it's pretty good deal. All right, there's what, and you have the strength of the family, the number one family there. All right, so if you want to get a player, that is the link to Pulse Mafia. And of course, you can just switch over. If you want to get the BNB, just switch over here, and you can go to BNB on the other chain. So quite easy to do that. Just switch over there. There's also a chat box as well. You can have a chat at the moment. This is going to probably be improved over time. But there's a main chat, and then there's family chats. You can pick a particular family, and you can chat in there. That will probably evolve into something a lot bigger in the future when we get to that communication stage. Kind of cool. Now, I want to talk about some different things in the game. We might go to some markets here, have a look at that, and let's have a look at some of them. So you can see this new thing here with a plus. So Nunzio there got a plus. This indicates that he's a premium player there. So we've got some pluses in here of players becoming premium players. Let's have a look at the gearheads. We got some probably in here as well. Yeah, we got Tony Stark there with a little plus. We got Katita there with a plus there. So some premium players there. See that the color's gone to gold as well. So some interesting stuff happening there. So yeah, lots of different things. Grand Clan, let's jump down to number 8 there as well. Grand Clan, and we've got any in there? None in there at the moment. So yeah, there's different things happening there. The Syndicate, of course, which is family I'm in. Let's have a look. We got some premium players. Yeah, a couple of premium players in there. You can see showing up there. Pretty cool. Looking good there. So quite a few in there. So things are going pretty well, folks. Let's see. We've got more families. So a big shout out. We've got the Greys down here. We've got the Chinese Triads. We've got the Supremos Tacanos. We've got the La Mano Neras. We've got the Trump family there. That is Briz. He's definitely going to be hunted down probably by the gearheads. We got the Costa Nostras there, the Gambinos. We got Grand Clan, of course, Hansi Crypto. Big shout out Hansi Crypto out there. And, of course, OG Gangsters Squint there as well. We've got the Mugnows, Don Mugnows, the Hustlers there, of course. We've got lots of cool families over here on Pulsechain. And, of course, people, some more premium players there. Let's jump over to BNB quickly. Have a look at BNB as well. Let's have a look here. So we got 841 alive families over on players on BNB, so more than on Pulsechain. We've got 16 crime families, so the same amount. And, of course, we've got 102 BNB. And, of course, the families there. Who are the leaders at the moment? We've got Bob Tilley in there, Michael, number 2, Don Mugnow. We've got Ice Pick Willie, still at number 4. Well done there, Ice Pick Willie. We've got Straw Hat Fluffy, or something, number 5. Siphon at number 6. The Governor at number 7. The Capone. Big shout out to Don. He's there at number 8. Well done. We've got the Vixen and Lucky at number 9 and 10 there. Lucky from the original Gangsters. We always make a joke about that. Lucky is the number 1 family for the time being. And you watch the space, folks. For the time being, OG is the number 1. Syndicate is number 2. But, yeah, watch the space on that, folks. Now, Lucky, we always joke about the unlucky life and death of Lucky. So that's going to be fun to see that play out there. And, of course, the OG is spending a lot more time on the BNB chain there, specializing there. So we do have a bit of a different lineup on Pulse Mafia versus BNB Mafia in terms of families. We got number 3 there, the Mugnows. They're obviously down at number 7 or something, 6 or 7 on Pulse Mafia, but they're number 3, so they get paid here, right? They get paid 20% of the vault there. The Mysterious Yakuza, who the heck are these guys? They're number 3 over in Pulse Mafia, at number 4, and on the old BNB. We don't hear much about them, but they are there. We've got the Illuminati at number 5. Who knows who these globalists are? But they're at number 5 as well, getting 10% of the payout. And then we've got some other popular names like Costa Nostra, the Piggy Blinders, the Clan. So you see there's quite a few different names over here. The Untouchables, Crypto Pride, he's a BNB influencer. So he's doing his stuff over there. We've got Los Salvajes there, the Mafia Group, the High Table, and the Salvation Army. So lots of different families there. And some of the few. So a few of them are the similar than Pulse Mafia. Obviously, all the crates are available over on BNB and Mafia at the moment. Like I say, $20 to buy a crate, and you can use BNB, USD Tether, USDC. And, of course, you get a chance of winning some of the businesses. Now, on Pulse Mafia, all the businesses have gone so that you can only buy them on the marketplace, and there's not many left at the moment. But the businesses here, 69 remaining over on BNB chain, and we've got 50 million in the Mafia. So no one's won any of these Mafias yet. On the Pulse Mafia, we've already seen over 10 million out of the 50 million has been won, but over here, only 50 million. No one's won any of the Mafia yet. So it's all these prizes are sitting here on BNB. OG NFTs also there as well. So you can get those as well as all the other in-game assets, including in-game keys. Look at the keys there. So they're all there as well. So pretty cool. Lots of opportunity over there on the BNB chain as well as the Pulse Mafia one. The market's ticking away too over on BNB. A lot of people forget about this, but it's there. And it is trading pretty well. And, of course, you can filter by all the good stuff that you want. Obviously, OG NFTs there, you can see different prices. Now, remember, these are way rarer on the BNB chain, right? There's only 600 or so of these, with 1,600 over on the Pulse Mafia side. So opportunities abound in there as well. What else there? I think that's kind of the highlights at the moment. Let's go to the families. We're going to quickly check the OG Gangsters and have a look, see if there's any premium players in there yet. Let's have a look. Yeah, premium players. Look at that all across the board inside the in there. So well done to the original Gangsters. The Syndicate. Let's have a quick look at some of the syndicates here. And we can see, there's none in there at the moment. That's interesting. So watch the space on that. So lots of cool stuff happening over on BNB as well. But man, the vaults there, $190,000 virtually on the combined vaults there for BNB and Pulse Mafia. pretty amazing. I mean, I love looking at that. It's going up all the time. Man, 3 billion pulses not far away. It's going to be pretty epic. Very cool indeed. All right, let's get into the chat and see what else comments we've got at the moment. Let me just check the crates actually. And yeah, let's check that. Kind of cool profile of mine here. I can't remember. But that is where we are at the moment. So we're 55 minutes on the hour. Let's see if we've got some more comments about Pulse Mafia. Let's scroll back up the top here. We got Nate in the house there. What's up, family? Hey, Nate, good to see you. Welcome to the chat, man. And CC says, yes, thank you, Jacob Mafia, for the nice donation. Well done, CC. You actually crushed it. And Blair in the house as well. Hi, all. Good to see you, Blair. Good to see you. It's been a while. What else there? CC says, not financial advice, but I see Mafia hitting the $1 or more. Remember, TRH, it went up high. Yeah, it's definitely looking good. And yeah, our Don Archie talking about 3 cents, and that's a 15x or more, probably close to 20x from here. And so yeah, dollar. Well, that's huge. Yeah. All right. Tin Top's in the house there. What's up, Hexkins? Hey, good to see you, Tin Top. Hope you're doing well. 100% says Archie. What does this here? We got Archie says, what's it? Knives and blood. That's from Archie, our Don of the Syndicate. Man, don't mess around with them. That's all I can say. Most people are feared of Archie and the Syndicate, and they have good reason to be. Of course, if you are our friends, then you'll get away with stuff, right? So maybe if you're out there, you're a family, you want to get make some alliance there, get in and talk to Archie about it. Die Hard there, 981 items sold. I sold 81 of them, says Die Hard. Well done, mate. So, like I said, some people are crushing it on the marketplace. Die Hard there, CC also doing well. Congratulations to you guys. It definitely has a lot of opportunity, whether you're speculating, buying for the game, or trading, all sorts of stuff. It's good opportunity. We got HH in the house there. Hello. Glad I could catch a live stream. Hey, it's great that you're in the house, HH. Always a pleasure. Always good to see always all the cool members in the house there, which is always fun. All right. I had to play that. I do love that so much. The old machine guns. That's what's going to happen to the Syndicate's enemies if they cross us or anything like that. So just remember that. All right. So that's some of the cool stuff there at the moment. Like I say, get into it, folks. Get a player. Join the Syndicate. Maybe Archie will post you the link to join the Syndicate in the chat there. If you want to join up today, it will take you to Telegram. We have a special landing page for that. We're going to do a bit more around onboarding in the future, so stay tuned for that. Also, yeah, like I say, we have the best family. We're obviously the number one. We're the most feared. But not only that, we are the most generous for loyalty. If you're loyal to the family, you get generosity. But just remember that it is a bit of a commitment to join a family. It's not just, you can't just join and leave and, whatever. It will take a bit of, you do need to show commitment. So that is probably something to keep intact there. But the rewards look pretty juicy. The risk-reward trade-off is pretty juicy. Now, obviously, players can be killed in the game. Remember that. So whatever assets you got in there, there probably will be, as premium players will have a bit of chance to potentially hide some of it or make anonymous some of those assets. But just take into account that it is a game. Yeah, pretty interesting on that one. YouTube user says, is the SEC case on the 8th? I don't know about the 8th. It's coming up in July, so I can't remember the exact date, but I think it's somewhere in that period. So we'll see. I need to go check the news flow, which I've got a link to, so I'll try and check that after the live stream. Maybe talk about that tomorrow. HH, thanks for the super sticker. Appreciate that. I think you were going to make a comment in there, but there's no comment. But I do appreciate the super sticker there, HH. Always a pleasure. Just saying thanks. I appreciate that. Big shout out to you. It says Wookie says my Pulse team RH. Yes, indeed. All right. Big shout out there to HH. Pulsebot says the magic key elf has blessed the stream. Hey, look at that. We love elves. We love magical elves. I do appreciate that from the magical elf. So big shout out. What else are we going to say? Are we going to say that's all we're saying or not? No. All right, we're going to get in there. Actually, I want to do a poll. Maybe we'll do a poll tomorrow about Mafia. It's been probably a week since I did the last one, was it? Maybe 5 days ago. We'll probably put one out. I've been doing the Pulsechain ones lately, so that'd be kind of cool. All right, let's have a look here. Let's have a look. We're going to go over to. All right, we've got a couple of keys here, folks. Woohoo! A couple of keys. I'm going to give a key away. Who wants a key? Does anyone want a player key? We've got a magical elf. Does someone want a player key? Get your player's name. If you're playing Pulse Mafia or B&B Mafia, I don't care which one. Obviously, no. Well, actually, it's going to be Pulse Mafia because I'm on Pulse Mafia at the moment. So if you're playing Pulse Mafia, get your player's name in there now, and you get a chance to win a key. That's $20 worth of value. But hey, look, if you win a big prize, you could win up to $10,000. So it's really a huge opportunity. So we're not talking just $20. $20 is amazing, but for getting something for free, the $20 for free, the chance to get something that might be $10,000 could be pretty huge. So get your player's name in the chat there. If you're playing Pulse Mafia, get it in there now. Don't muck around. Get the name in. If you want to win. I mean, some people have won some really good prizes in there so far with the keys I've been giving away. So definitely get in there. If your name is confusing, make sure that you say it's a Pulse Mafia name, because sometimes the names are like, is this actually your player's name, or is this someone just made this up? Just take that into account. So get in there, folks. I'm going to have to hide the chart there. We're going to have to go here. Get your player's name in. I'm giving you, 60 seconds to do that. I'm going to pull up my random number generator just so we can do this fairly. Random number generator 1 to 10. There we go. Oh yeah, go hardcore. All right, enough of that. We got one. We got how many? We got Natrix in the house. We got Wookie the Blade in the house. Wookie the Blade. We got Fury in the house there. Good to see Fury. We got Face of Powder. Nice. We got Wookioso as well. Once again, folks, get in there. Get in there if you want to get a chance to do it. Archie the Don of the Syndicate. The Syndicate is rolling mob deep. It is. Like I say, it's the most feared family out there, and for good reason. It is a huge, powerful family, and of course, not only that, but Archie the Don is a super genius, and he's pretty dangerous to deal with. And he's playing 50 level chess or something like that. It's like crazy stuff there. We got Mikey in house. Good one, Mikey. And we got Brian in house for the first time. Good to see you, Brian. Calogero putting his first player's name in there. Looking good. So how many we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. Is it 7? I think 7. I got lost when Nate put out the yes sir. Yes sir. All right. I think we're going to go with this first one here. So I'm just double check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 names. Okay, right, that's it. 7 names. Let's go. So we're going to I'm going to put 7 on the calculator, and you're going to win a very special key. So use it wisely. Let's go. Bam. All right. So 1 to 7. Let's go. I'm going to do 3 clicks, and then the 4th click is going to be the one that's going to win. All right. So just to flush the system a little bit there, just to show you that it's kind of random. There we go. That's good enough, right? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and bam. Number 2. Number 2. Who was that? Who was that number 2? I think we got Natrix and then Wookie the Blade. Oh my goodness, Wookie, you've been so lucky. Wookie the Blade has won the key. How about that? Now, the cool thing about Mafia is that all the in-game assets, whether it's assets you have in your wallet or NFTs, can all be transferred to other players. So we're going to transfer one of these to Wookie the Blade. You can also do more than one, right? So you can, if you had 5 of them, you could do 5. Or you just do 1, right? So let's do 1. And we're going to go Wookie the Blade. Well done to you, Wookie the Blade. Unbelievable. He's been very lucky with the winning keys on this live stream. Wookie the Blade. Wookie the Blade. There we go. Confirm. This is going right out to you right now. This is happening right now, folks. And it's on Pulsechain, right? So it's so super cheap. It's like a fraction of a penny. It might be like 10 Pulse or something. It is super, super cheap. On Pulse, it's a perfect place for GameFi, right? Is Pulsechain absolutely perfect? BNB is great too, but Pulsechain even better on the gas fees, even better. So congratulations to you. I don't know. Do you guys reckon I should give out another one? You guys let me know in the chat. You think I should give out another key? You guys let me know. Let me know if you think I should give out another key. All right. Let's see here. What else? I need to get a rolling dice. Someone said that. Magic Key Elf, says Brennan. Yeah, Magic Key Elf was in the house. Thanks to the Magic Key Elf. We sure wants to do a dance on there. Roll a dice, indeed. DJ Hex says, no! Yeah, no, he's been particularly well. It's the Force, he says. He reckons it's the Force because he's from a galaxy far away. He happens to be a Syndicate Capo as well, so that's kind of crazy. Brennan's in the house. He's also a Syndicate Capo. He says it's rigged, which is hilarious. You guys, I just showed you it was random. I just did it on the live stream. Little rat bag, red lol. Yeah, I just did the randomize. You guys saw it for yourself. Crypto Fury says, let the Wookiee win. Yeah. What else there? We got Sure Thing, says Brennan. You're welcome. Jedi Mind Force, he demands. The Don demands another key. There we go. That's from the Don. Don's got another key. So let's do round number 2. I'm going to, let's see. Should we open up a key? I'll open one up and then we're going to do one. Get your player's name in the chat if you want to get a chance of winning another key in round 2. Get in there, folks. Get it in there now. I'm going to open up a key while we do it. And let's see. This is so fun, the keys opening up. Everyone's addicted to opening up the keys. Honestly, it is a fun animation from Jacob and his team in the Mafia, and we really enjoy it. So it is addictive, though, honestly. It's so cool. But now the prizes are huge, right? Prizes are massive. You can win Mafia itself. You can win OG NFTs. You can win key in-game assets from guns and aeroplanes and bullets and health and all sorts of stuff. It is pretty cool. Get your player's name in for round number 2, folks. Round number 2, because the Don has demanded it. So get in there. And hey, Wookie the Blade, let us know what you get if you decide to open it. That is, let us know. Yeah, Brian's trying to cheat with the multiple entries. That's terrible, Brian. That's terrible. We're going to come back to names in a minute, but here we go. Here we go. Get that name in. Get that name in. It's going to be random. As you guys know, I run the randomized thing 3 times just to show you that it's random. And I just click in the button. That's all I'm doing. And it was off the internet, so it's not something I created myself. Just ban the Wook. Okay, I'm going to exclude Wookie the Blade from it. But he's got Wookie Yoso as well. No, I'll leave. Maybe I'll leave Wookie out. Wook, I'm going to probably have to ban you, Wook, from the thing because you won the one. So I'll have to exclude you as a winner. I think that's a fair thing to do since that you won one already. All right, let's go. What are we going to win? A key? Oh, is it a key? No, a car. Oh, we went from a key to a car. We went from a key to a car. How about that? And it looks so teasing. It actually looked like it was going to stop, didn't it? But then it just kept floating past. Whee, like a ship in the night. Like a ship in the night. It just floats past there. And we got a $5,000 car. So we got the cheapest asset in the game. This is the lowest level asset in the game, which is the kind of the irony. We went from potentially one of the largest to the lowest. That is hilarious there. All right, so we got key. Let's get into it, giving a key away. I'm feeling good. All right, so we're going to leave Wookie out because Wookie just won one, and I think that's fair to do. Let's see what else. Who else have we got in here? So we got Mikey. Mike is in. That's number 1. We got Brian there and Calogero, number 2. Face of Powder, number 3. We got Jackalman, number 4 there. We're going to leave Wookie out. Sorry, Wookie. And Jackalman there. We got Furio is number 5, I think. Yeah, number 5. And what else there? That's it. 5. We got 5. So that's it. If you got that's the end of the names. We've got 5 in the house, so that's even a better chance of winning last time. Let's go. We're going to put 5 in the max button here. And we're going to do 3 clicks, and then the 4th one is going to be the one that's going to win there. So we'll get into that. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Did it come up with 1 again? It must have. Okay, so this is number 4 one. This is the one that's going to win. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Number 4. So who's number 4? Number 4. Let's go back to the Dons again. Number 4, we got Mikey, the Caliguro, Face of Powder, Jackalman, and Brian. No, that's Brian's already got entry in there. Furio it is. So well done, Furio. You won that next key. So congratulations to you. Nice one. That is Furio for sure. So we're going to double check because I'm pretty sure it's that one. We got Mikey number 1, Caliguro number 2, Jackalman number 3, and number 4 was Furio. So that is the winner. Furio is the winner there. All right, well done to you. What else we got there? Furio is the winner. So let's go and hand it out. Let's go to that. So we're going to go to here, and just how easy it is. You just have to click on the key, and you can put in the name, Furio, and it should show up the wallet, and away we go. So we're going to confirm that. Well done to you, Furio. Furio's won in the past too, so well done on that one. $20 of value may end up being way more than that. Maybe they jackpot on some of the prizes there when they call a key. There's multiple uses for keys now in the game, not just for opening up crates. So remember that in the future. It's something worthy to note, and good to know. That is gone. So I can see the key's gone now. Very, very cool. we're going to open up another key while we're at it. So let's do that. And that will leave us with one key. I think we'll keep one key in the wallet just for fun. Just for future, for reference. You have one pending transaction. How about that? We're ticking away. I'm waiting for that to go through. Hasn't quite got through yet. Let's confirm. All right, let's see what comments we had about that. So big shout out to Fury for winning. What else? Let's jump into that. Oh man, so close, says DJ. Yeah, you were pretty close. I think you were just outside, weren't you? Let me jump through those comments. Congrats from DJing. Congrats from Diehard. And who else there? The Don himself from the Syndicate salutes you, Crypto Fury. Big shout out to you. Who else is in here? Diehard says I was 4. Lol, true. Really? I don't know if that were you 4? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that I tried to do that right there. Click that. Let's see here. No, we were pretty sure I had the Don here. We had Mikey, Caligaro, Face of Powder, and Jackelman, you were number 4. Oh well. What am I going to do, Jackelman? I'm going to give you a key as well. You were number 4. My bad. I missed that. You were number 4. All right, we're going to give you one. How about that? Because that is not fair, right? I missed that. Somehow I can't believe I missed it, but I did. So I think that's your one there, Jackelman. So you're going to get a key. I was going to save that one key, but I'm going to give it to you now because that's how we rock and roll. I've lost my mouse. My mouse has run out of power, run out of the juice. Run out of the juice. And I have to just one moment. I've just got to run that. So I have to do that. Woohoo! We need justice in the game. Of course, the Syndicate is going to roll out justice, right? The Syndicate is going to roll out justice for those who are bad. Those who are bad. All right, so Jackelman, I'm going to get you. I'm recharging my mouse right as we speak because I knew it was going to be dying out soon. That's why I was going to end the live stream at about 1 hour. But we got this. We got the elf came along with some keys, so I had to give some away. Why not? Eh? Give some away. Some keys. Those are $20 keys, by the way. Could win up to $10,000 in prizes. It's definitely amazing in there. So tell your friends, get some keys and start getting away. They're going to be used for multiple things in the game. So remember, keys are multi-purpose. So just remember that. All right, I think that's enough for the mouse charge. Fingers crossed that the mouse charge will last till the end of the live stream. But hopefully I've got to wait for it to reconnect now. Go for good things. Go for good. We will get the show back on the road in a minute. We're almost back up to our normal time, which is an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm still waiting for the mouse to say it's connected. Are we there? Are we there? I got the keyboard back, but the mouse is not back yet. So fingers crossed. Is it still saying it's empty? Is it? No, that's terrible. Let me just recharge it for a bit longer here. So live stream is going to continue on, and we're just sitting on that. I just won a Douglas M3. I just got a Douglas M3. Can you believe it? That's crazy. Do you know that's very important? I can't believe it. So I hope that the Don is happy with me for winning a Douglas M3. That's a fantastic prize. I just realized. I just looked at it now. That's crazy. All right, so that is a very good prize. It's one of the top in-game asset prizes. It's a very important asset in the game. It's not just an in-game asset, but it's actually very important for traveling. So yeah, cool, very cool. The Don will be very proud, very proud. All right, hopefully I'll get my mouse back up. Let's get my mouse. It says it's connected, so that's it. I'm gonna have to end the show soon though, because I'm gonna have to recharge the mouse. That is it. Bam. So well done. Now we've got to give this last key. We're going to give that to Jackelman. I'm pretty sure. So Jackelman, that is Diehard. Well done to you, and I apologize for the slip up there. Jackelman. Yeah, that's looking good. All right. So P-Die. Let's go back to before I said that, we've got some comments here. Let's scroll all the way down. The comments before I passed it on. We got Archipelago in the house, their best conciliators in the game. Thanks for that, Archie. Appreciate that. Thank you, Don. Let's see there. Brandon says Superman is a legend. Hey, thanks for that. Thanks, Hex Token, says Diehard. Nice. All right, so we're going to send it on there. I think that's it. Yeah, let's go. All right, confirm. All right, here we go. It's coming to you, Jackalman, aka P-Die, or Die Hard. Not P-Die, Die Hard. You earn P-Die and Die Hard, don't you? You earn P-Die. That's going to you, Jackalman. Hopefully I got that name right? That'd be the worst thing is I slip up the name as well. That'd be pretty bad. Let's see here. We've got some stuff there. Yeah, Douglas M3. Got that Douglas M3. Impressive. That's really cool. Very happy about that. That's the Don will be. I might get a raise from the Don for that. The Don might give me a raise. What else there? Crypto Fury got a 2,500 helper credits. That's actually a very good prize, isn't it? The 2,500 helper credits. Where's the helper credits here? Helper credits 2,500. So that was a very good prize you got there, Crypto Fury. Well done to you. Good luck to Die Hard on this one. Yeah, let us know, Die Hard, if you do open it, if you do use it now, if you do get a prize. Wookie, did you open up yours or are you holding yours off? I don't know. Douglas M3 at least $250 worth. So yeah, so that $120 that value of that key opened up a Douglas M3 and that's worth about $250. So that's just the way it goes. It's very important in the game, airplanes. So no problem. Thank you, Superman, for the key and being fair. Hey, you're most welcome. All right, Wookie got a $75,000 car, so very cool for that. I'm not sure what they're worth at the moment, but that is a cool price. So well done to you. Wookie is the kangaroo. All right, we're coming up to now 15 minutes. I think it's a good place to finish. What do you guys reckon? Let's quickly just jump through the Hex payouts, see if we've got those at the moment. Yeah, eHex, we're not getting those updates. They haven't updated for ages since the 24th of June. But Pulsechain, we got the last day was that 2nd of July. And we've got, what day did I say it was? 417 or something like that. 416 was it? Something like that. And we got the payout at 7.058. There's the payout at the moment. So kind of cool. And I think we'll leave it there on the Hex payouts, but doing pretty well. All right, Pulse Mafia, folks. It is going to be a huge game. And I've been covering it pretty much from the start. First influencer to cover it. And it is doing crushing. It's crushing it, man. We're trying to pick winners here, right? We're getting winners. Pulse Mafia is a winner not only for Pulsechain, potentially for the people playing as well. And of course, the better you are playing it, the better you will do. There will be some losers in the game. It is a game after all. So you will have to be clever with protecting assets and playing well. Being in a family helps, of course, and the syndicate is the top family. So time to play, time to get ready to rumble. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today. I will catch you guys again tomorrow. Big thanks to the Magical Elf for dropping in there and dropping a few keys. And now the community has got some of those, so nice wins there as well. All right, take care, everybody. I will catch you on the next one. And let's play out a special video on the way out. Peace out. Mafia, Pulse Mafia, BNB Mafia, set for the win, right? Set for the win. All right, take care, everybody. And stay safe out there. Safeu, as they say, Safeu. And, of course, accumulate the good old Richard Hart stuff. And have a good time. All right, I'll be in Discord later on. Catch you then. Bye for now.